Hey y'all, I'm Tiffany with Hilltop Tulips, and in today's video I'm going to be making my own homemade extracts to use in cooking and baking. So you guys stay tuned and follow along. Okay, the first extract we're going to make is our mint extract. I grabbed these 2 packs from Walmart. They are definitely wilting. I was planning to make this video a while back and then I was a little under the weather. You might still be able to hear it in my voice. But I'm going to go ahead and use them anyway. And we're just going to take our mint out. Oh, it still smells really good. This is definitely more economical to do if you have mint from your garden. And I will have that next summer. So that's why I'm making just a little small jar of this right now. And then next summer I'll make a big quart-sized jar. This summer coming up. We're in spring right now. So this summer coming up, I'll make a big jar of it, but I just wanted to get one started. So I'm going to take my mint and just kind of tear it. We're going to use stems and leaves. Get it all down in the jar. It's a big stem. Let me take that out. It smells so good. Now, as your extract begins to get stronger and pull all the flavor out of these mint leaves, the leaves are going to start to look a funny color. They might not look pretty. They're fine. That happens. That's totally normal. And I did say you can use the stems, but these are big and don't want to fit in the jar. So we're just going to take the back of our knife, and it's called muddling. So we're going to squish these leaves a little bit to bring some of those natural oils out of the leaves. Okay. And now for my alcohol, I'm using a vodka because it's a neutral flavor, and that's what I wanted. It's a 90 proof. You need at least 80 proof. So 80 proof or higher will make the extract. That'll work for your extract. This one was like $15, I believe. And I'm going to make a couple different things with it. So we have our mint leaves in here, squished down. I'm going to go ahead and pour this vodka. And you just want to make sure you cover your leaves good. Okay. Put our lid on tight. Give it a little shake. Make sure we don't have a bunch of air bubbles in there. And let's see if I need to top it off. Nope, that's good. Okay, so we're going to let this sit for at least 6 weeks. Give it a little shake every day or every other day, just whenever you're in your kitchen. Give your extracts a little shake to make sure the vodka's getting to all the areas and keep it mixed well. In 6 weeks, you can start using it, but it's really going to be the most potent if you wait 6 months. If you can wait 6 months, that's when it's going to be ready to strain, and go ahead and decant it into another container. Like I might strain this and then pour the extract back in this, or a little amber colored bottle or something like that at 6 months, because you're going to want it to stop extracting, I guess would be the word at that point. It's going to get too strong if you just leave it in there forever. So once it gets to the flavor you like, go ahead and strain all the solids out and keep the extract itself in a separate bottle. Okay, the next extract we're going to make is our cinnamon extract, and I'm super excited about using this one. We make apple butter muffins and all kinds of little spicy baked treats that I think this is going to be so good in, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and use all of these. And I'm going to start checking the flavor of this at 6 weeks, and I don't want it to get too strong, so we may not let this go a full 6 months before we pull it out. Oh, that smells so good. So I'm going to top this off with my vodka. This one is 90 proof. Yes. And we just want to make sure all of our solids are covered. You can make an extract out of pretty much anything. I really wanted to do a citrus one. So you would take just the, you don't want to get any of the white pith part. You want to make sure that you just get the outside of the orange or lemon or lime, whatever you're using. And you can usually do that with like a vegetable peeler. Just get the outside of the lemon, put that in your jar and make an extract out of that. I think that would be really good. And I might make some of that when I can get my hands on some oranges. Okay, and give it a little shake. All right, and just the same as with the mint extract, whenever you're in your kitchen, just give your extracts a little shake. Try to do it once a day, every other day, something like that, just to make sure that everything is getting extracted out of there. Now for our final extract, we're going to make vanilla extract. I think this is what most people want to make when they think about making homemade extracts. And the real stuff, real vanilla extract, can be super expensive at the store, but it's a lot more economical, I feel, if you make your own, and I think you get a much better product. So I have here, this should be 10 beans. Yeah, I have 10 vanilla beans. These are Madagascar vanilla beans. They're organic. Smell good. I got these from Amazon, and I'll put that link in the description down below. I can't remember how much they were. I'll put that on the screen too after I check it, but you can just go on Amazon and look up vanilla beans. Make sure that you don't get vanilla bean like seeds. I'm not sure what it is, but I almost bought some and it was saying to like grow your own vanilla tree, I guess. So it was just the seeds. It wasn't the vanilla bean pods. So when you're shopping for these, make sure that you're reading the description really thoroughly and you don't end up with something other than what you intended to buy. There are a bunch of groups on like Facebook. There's a bunch of videos that that talk about which kind of, like there's Tahitian vanilla beans and things like that. This can get super complicated if you want it to. This can get super involved if you want to research the different types of beans and stuff like that. I'm going to put some vanilla beans and some vodka in a jar and make my own extract. I'm not getting, I can tend to overthink things, so I'm not going to make it more complicated than it is. If you want to do that and further research it, and definitely feel free, be my guest. A lot of people too, and this, I thought about doing this, but I went ahead and stuck with the vodka just to keep it a neutral flavor. But you can use like a spiced rum to make your vanilla extract. I think that would taste really good, and I may make one like that later. But I just wanted a plain basic one because if I don't want that kind of spiced rum flavor in it, I wanted to have at least one neutral one, and I may make another one later on with the spiced rum because that does sound really good. But I'm using the same 90 proof vodka. I'm using a quart jar, and I'm going to just split these in half so the beans can come out, and all of that good stuff in the middle will get extracted. Oh, that smells good. And you can see the little vanilla beans on my fingers. Okay. And I'm not completely splitting it from end to end. I'm leaving it connected at one end. And these vanilla beans you can use for a long, long time. I'm going to go ahead and use all 10 since I'm using a quart jar. If you make a smaller batch, then you don't have, if you make like like a pint-sized jar right there, I would use maybe 5. All right, I got all my vanilla bean pods split. We're just gonna go ahead and top this jar off with our vodka. And we're definitely, you can start using it after 6 weeks, but I'm gonna try to hold off if I can help it. If the vanilla extract I have now lasts, I want to hold off for 6 months and let this really finish extracting all that yummy vanilla stuff out. But I'll keep a check on it, and whenever it's done, it's as strong as you want it to be, you can go ahead and strain the liquid off of your vanilla bean pods and refill this jar with more alcohol at 80% or stronger. Anything you want to use, vodka, spiced rum, anything like that, and go ahead and use it again. You can throw in some fresh beans and keep reusing this over and over again. These eventually, I'm assuming they will stop extracting, but you can get a lot of use out of these before you get to that point. So I'm going to give these a shake every day or every other day, and in about 6 weeks give it a taste, and by 6 months we should be ready to strain off the alcohol and decant these into a little container and keep them for baking, like peppermint patties. You can use your mint extract for. There's a whole lot of things that you can do with this. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to try any of these, or if you've already done this and made any of your own extracts. I know you can also make almond extract out of raw almonds diced up. I think coffee extract would be really good. I want to try that too. I have a lot of things planned. I'm going to see how these go, and still got a little bit left. So let me know in the comments down below which one I should make with this, with what's left. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a great day. Bye.